Okay, guys, what's up? I'm live on my YouTube channel bringing you my NFL mock draft 2.0 for the Indianapolis Colts. We are 1 week, yes, 1 week away from the NFL draft live in Las Vegas at 5 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time on NFL Network and on ESPN and on a bunch of NFL streaming channels, or I think it's going to be on the NFL streaming app. Not for sure, but anyway, you get the picture. NFL draft 1 week away from today, and it's going to be in the evening time on Thursday, April 28th at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Okay. My mock draft 1.0 was last week, so I'm doing the mock draft 2.0 this week. And I'm going to try to manipulate some things in this draft in my 2.0 because I think Ballard, which I don't, Ballard, how he loves picks. He loves to trade back, and I just have a feeling that he's going to trade back in this draft to acquire more capital. This wide receiver class is so deep. You can trade back. He can trade back in the 50s and get a star receiver, a potential star receiver in the 50s. So I'm going to try to see if I can trade with a team that has a second round pick in the 50s, because we pick at 42, as you see right there. Just don't know if you can see, but yeah. Excuse me, trying to get my camera straightened up. Yeah, 42. We pick at 42, 73, 122, 159, 179, 216, and 240. 240. So we have a total of 7 draft picks. I'm going to try to get more. But I have to manipulate some things and trade back. This is my second time using the mock draft simulator on PFF, but I haven't used the trade feature yet on this. Like I told you before, like I told you guys last week, I used to use the draft simulator, on the draft networks mock draft simulator, and what they would do is, what I liked about them, they would actually automatically send you trades that the CPU, with the CPU comes up with a trade. Do you want to trade this? You don't want to trade that? But it was actually, you have to pay. You have to come out of pocket some month. I think $9.99 a month for the draft simulator. So this one is free. So I'm going to just see if I can get some more picks with these 42. I'm going to trade back to the 50s and see what I can do with those. See, let's see the Cowboys. The Cowboys have 56. I don't think, nah, that's 2D55. The Cardinals have 55. Green Bay has 28. 54. I'm trying to look. Here's the Steelers at 52. Now I'm trying to look. I'm trying to get like to the top of the 50s. Let's see if the Steelers would trade me 52 for 42. Just straight up. Your team owner will veto it. See. Yeah, it's kind of but yeah, it's too far back. So let me see if I can get closer. Let's see, 49. No. Let's see. I don't want to trade anything with the Eagles. Let's see, 45. That's just a couple of spots. The Vikings. 46. Nah. But it's like I'm trading back, like with the Commanders got 47. It's like I'm trading back like more picks, like when I'm trading back where we could have stayed at 47. I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm going to see if 51. Who was 51? The Eagles 51. But let's see if the Eagles are biting. Give me. Well, nah, I don't want to trade with the Eagles. I don't want to trade any. I don't think Ballard wants to do any more business with them. You know. See, 53, the Packers. It is kind of it is a lopsided trade. So let me see if they'll give me 53 and 92. Okay, for 42. Let's just see, because we're getting, yeah, I think this is a fourth round pick. Yeah, or it's a third or a fourth. I think this may be a third round pick. Let me see. It should tell with, yeah, I think that's a third round pick. So 92 and 53 for 42. Let's see if I can get something else that's better than that. Go back to the Steelers. See what the Steelers have 52. Who has 50? Does any team have like 50? Because I can just get, does any team have 50? Let's see, 53, 54, 52, 79, 51. No Eagles. Ravens, Vikings, Commanders, Seahawks. Who has 50? Does anybody pick 50? Does the Jets have 50? No, they have Texans. The Rams. Oh, there's more teams down here. Dolphins don't hardly have any picks. Chiefs have 50. So, oh, that's the yeah, that's the pick they got for Tyreek Hill. So yeah, that's the pick they got for Tyreek Hill. So let's see, will they budge? So I'm going to try. No, 73% chance. See, 94. That's just too. No, I don't want to. I don't want to trade any of my players, because none. I don't want to trade any of the offensive linemen, my offensive linemen, because we lost so much. Like, we lost Chris Reed and we lost Lewinsky. None of my offensive linemen. I'm not even going to entertain that. I'm not going to trade anybody, any players. It's just going to be picks. Maybe on my 3.0, I'll trade some players, but just play around with it. But I don't want to trade any players in this draft. So, see, 50 is not what I'm looking for in terms of. Let's go back to the Steelers. Let's see if they'll give us 51% chance. There was a team that was. See these. Okay. 51. No Eagles again. Saints. Packers. So let's see, will the Packers give me 53 and 92? This says that this trade has a 93% chance of being accepted. So I think I can just get a wide receiver at 53, like somebody like, let's see if Sky Moore drops down to 53, or even George Pickens. But I don't think Watson will be available. Let's hope he'll be available on this draft. So let me see if I can force this trade to happen. Okay, so I got. Okay, so Indianapolis received. Excuse me. Green Bay, the Packers received 42, and I received 53 and 92. So I got 50. So I got more picks in the draft. So okay, let's start this draft. And ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aiden Hutchinson to the Jaguars. Ahmad Garner to the Lions. That's a good pick for them. Queen McQuanu, North Carolina State, which is, I don't understand that pick, because the Texans, they have Laramie Tunsil there. Charles Cross to the Jets. That's a good pick for him. Trayvon Walker, Evan Neal to the Panthers. Derek Stingley Jr. to the Giants. They need a corner. especially with Bradbury. You don't know what they go do. Kyle Hamilton to the Falcons. That's a good pick for them. They need a safety. Kayvon Thibodeau, Garrett Wilson, Jameson Williams to the Washington Redskins. Now, if he got Terry McLaurin and Jameson Williams, if Carson Wentz can't do nothing with that, he don't need to even be in the NFL. Devin Lloyd, Trent McDuffie, Drake London to the Eagles, which is, you know, George Karlaftis, Chris Olave, Devontae Wyatt, Nakobe Dean. Surprised that the Saints picked Nakobe Dean. I thought they would go to Trevor Penning to the Packers. That's a good pick for them. Andrew Booth, Zion Johnson. See who the Titans kid pick here. Traylon Burks, bus. Hey, little brother, hey, Titans fans, you guys suck. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop having the Colts live rent free in your head. Y'all haven't won the Super Bowl. Actually, y'all haven't never won the Super Bowl. Y'all haven't been to the Super Bowl since 1999. So stop it. Malik Willis to the Bucks. Wow. That is a solid pick for the Bucks. That's a solid pick for them because you don't know if Brady's going to retire after this season. So they just got. I think that's probably probably 80% chance of happening. Malik Willis to the Bucks. So we're in the second round here, and you got John Dotson, who I picked in my mock draft 1.0. He's gone. So we're almost here. Brees Hall, Quay Walker, Drake Johnson, Desmond Ritter to the Washington Redskins. Carson Wentz, you got some competition, man. You better watch your back. You better watch your back, man. So now I'm on the clock here. Now let's see what wide receivers are available here. So let's see here. We got Jalen Tolbert, John Mechie, Christian Watson. Let's see. Jalen Tolbert. Let me see what Jalen Tolbert is, because he's about 6'1", 100. He was out of South Alabama. Let's see. See, that's what we need, a big play threat. You know what I'm saying? We need a big play wide receiver. And I'm just going to just look at highlights of this guy and just see how he is, because I want to. No, I don't want to leave. I want to draft Christian Watson, but just it's to me, Christian Watson is not a full product. I mean, a full polished prospect. He has some flaws to his game, so I don't want to draft. I want to draft Christian Watson, but then again, I don't. Oops, trying to mute it so I won't get copyrighted. I got copyrighted last time when I played a video. I got copyrighted, so I don't want to get that. Oh, look at this guy. This guy is just. And he creates separation too. And look at him coming across the field. Wow, this guy can be a Paris Campbell. Well, he could be what Paris Campbell hasn't been since we drafted him. Paris Campbell has been nothing but an injury-prone bust, and especially the class he came out of. Like I mean, the wide receivers that were taken, like in his class that we could have had, man. That's just Paris Campbell has not stayed on the field at all. You know, he hasn't stayed on the field. You know, and I know last year he made that catch that Carson Wentz threw to him, and then he got injured on that same play. I mean, some of those injuries that he got were like unlucky, but gosh, the guy can't catch a break. He can't. And look, he does get separation. Oh my goodness, that's a super catch. I mean, he's a guy that's could be a real breakout guy for us. Like I have to draft this guy because look at him. He's fast too. You know, I have to put it on do not disturb. But I know he went up against weak competition, but I don't even look at that. If the guy can ball, he can ball. You know, look at that separation that he gets. Yeah, I'm definitely gotta draft this guy because he's like this guy's a deep threat too. And let's see what he ran at the combine. I think he ran like did he? I wonder if he even participated in the combine. Yeah, he ran a 4.49, which is still good. You know, he's 6'1", 194. Who else is on the board here? John Mechie is on the board, but his annual average draft position is 72. So that he's Christian Watson is on the board. You know, it's either Jalen Tobo or Christian Watson. Like, see what Christian Watson his see, you ran a 4.36. So this guy, I mean, 40-yard dashes could be overrated, but it's to me Christian Watson and Jalen Tolbert. I mean, it's just let's see what his weaknesses is. Uh, Yeah, he does create separation and routes, but there was some like people that said he didn't run routes. Like I don't believe that. Okay, I mean I believe that he runs good routes, not great routes, and like that could be that could be easily fixed. He can easily run routes like his route run. I mean, this guy has a chance to be a good receiver, but it's all about him. There's like getting better, with his route running. It's good, but it's not great, you know. And look at that, man. Look how physical he is. Like he's physical enough to dominate at the next level. And you can use look at that, man. That's you can't teach that kind of speed right there. You can't look at that, man. You can't teach that type of speed. You just can't. And once he learns like to just jump up and get the ball, uses size and strength to get the ball, man, he's gonna be one of the best receivers in the National Football League. He is. Look at that. That boy is a track star, man. Look at that speed. And there's a separation right there. Yep, there it goes the separation right there. It's a crisp route. I mean, imagine if this kid runs elite routes in the NFL. Like, he could be an all-around great receiver. He can. Look at that ball. Jump up and get that ball. Him on one side, Pittman on the other, man. Shoot. That'll be some stuff. That'll be great, you know. Yep, so I have to draft Christian Watson here. I was going to go to Tober, but Christian Watson's tape he just seems like a physical, much more physical receiver. So and his annual draft position is in the 50s anyway. So let's draft him here over Tolbert. So I'm drafting Christian Watson with round 2 and pick number 53. I traded 42 to the Packers, and I got 53 and 92 back. So our next picks are 73 and 92. So I'm going to go all offense with these first 3 picks because maybe I go to some corner depth, safety depth, but we need a left tackle. Ooh, excuse me, guys. I'm dropping stuff on the floor. Almost picking at 73 here. Darian Kennard. Okay, now I need a tackle. Let's see what tackles are on the board. You got Gata K. I think that's how you pronounce it, Gouda K, something like that. You got Zach Tom here, Jamari Slayer. Jamari Slayer. Let's see if any tight ends on the board. Let's see. What tight ends on the board here? Jelani Woods, James Rick, Jeremy Walker. I have to go tackle here because wide receiver Jalen Tolbert is still on the board. Well, you know what? I'm going to not pick another wide receiver back to back. I know, I'm not going to pick. Maybe I'll pick another receiver in a later round, but right now I'm going to pick a tackle because we need an offensive tackle right now. I'm not sold on Matt Pryor like I told you guys before. I'm really not sold on him. He's only 27, but I mean, he has the physical capability to be an elite tackle, but he just has to put it together. I'm not sold on him. I think Ballard is going to draft a tackle that can come in and compete with him. But I don't think Ballard is just going to say, "Here's the keys to the car, go drive it." No, not like that. So let's see what tackles are here because I want to draft a tackle that that we need an offensive tackle. Anthony Costanzo retires, then he brings in Eric Fisher. Eric Fisher's coming off coming off an Achilles injury or something like that, and he wasn't. Eric Fisher was horrible in pass blocking last year. He was getting smoked. Run blocking, he was okay, but pass blocking, he was not okay. And there's a reason why he hasn't been signed because I think Eric Fisher is going to he's going to have to go to a team and compete for a spot on a roster because I don't think anybody is going to sign him just to be their starter. I think his days of being a starting tackle in the NFL are over, and it was judged by the way he played last season. He didn't play up to his Pro Bowl potential. I mean, that wasn't Eric Fisher that we knew. The Eric Fisher that we knew, man. He was all over the place, and he was getting, like I said, he was getting smoked. So we have to get I got Luke Gidake. He's all right. Let me just check Gator K. If I'm not pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry, but it's probably Gouda K. But I don't, I'm not trying to butcher anyone's name here. See if this guy, but see, he's more of a right tackle. Can he play left? Is the question. Can he play left tackle? Here's an interview with him right here. If he, let me see. Or he might have. Let me see. Let me go to Luke. Okay. Left tackle. So he's 6'5", 312, which is an average size for a tackle, you know. It says he can move to guard. See, we don't want a guy that's going to move to guard. We don't want someone like that that's going to move to guard. We need a tackle, you know. And he hasn't played. He hasn't really. I don't see anything that says he plays left tackle. So I'm going to pass on that and they said he can move to guard. So what else is here? So we got. Let's see what. Okay. Let's see. Jamari Slayer let's see. Jamari Slayer. He's 6. Oh, that's 6'3". That I don't. That's not. Nicholas Petit Ferreira is on the board, but these guys are their annual average draft position is at the bottom. So I'm going to pass on the tackle for now. I don't see anybody on the board worth taking. So let's see what safeties on the board here. Kirby Joseph. Nothing that really stands out. Any corners on here? Marcus Jones, Brian Cook. No. Let's see. Tight end. Jelani Woods. Jelani Woods. I don't think I would get him in the third round. I don't think I would just pick him in the third round. Any good quarterbacks on Carson Strong? Yeah, nah. Let's see. There's just really nobody on the except wide receivers on the board that really stand out. Let's see, Danny Gray. Let's see. Jalen Tolbert is still available on the board. Because I don't really see a tackle worth taking right now. Maybe at 92, I can take a tackle, but I'm not going to take a tackle with this 73rd pick. I'm just going to draft Jalen Tolbert out of South Alabama because he looks like he could play in a slot. So you got Pittman, you got Christian Watson, are both on the outside at 6'4". You got Jalen Tolbert who can play in a slot. So let's just go with him here, and there's your wide receiver core. So let's just do that right here. So I got Jalen Tolbert and Christian Watson back to back. So now I'm done with my wide receivers. I double dipped on wide receivers. I'm not going to take any more wide receivers. I'm going to trying to take a tackle with this next pick. So let's see what tackles are still here. Let's see. See if we have any good. Kellen Desh is here. Max Mitchell is here. And, you know, let's check out Max Mitchell. I told you guys that I didn't like Dash in the last previous draft. I did not like Dash. I thought he needed to bulk up on his weight. I think he's like what 295, I think, or 301 around that range, or around I think he's like 295 or something like that. But let's see. This guy 6'6", 307. Let me just check Max Mitchell's highlights. Cause you know Ballard likes these guys from these small schools, you know. And he's a right tackle. Has he played any left? Let's see if these highlights he's played any left tackles. Needs to come to the boats. Does he mean Colts? My goodness. These he's mostly a right tackle. Let me see, I don't see any left tackle highlights. Maybe he can slide to left tackle, I don't know. There's really not a true I mean, let me see if I can find anything of him playing left tackle. It says he started every game at true sophomore and lining up at left tackle. So he's versatile, you know. It says he has great foot speed and stuff. So he has started left tackle before, you know. And he's 6'6". You can't teach that. It says gets pushed back by bigger rushers. Yeah, his cone 3 drill numbers are not good. He has average overall strength. Um, that doesn't sound like somebody that I would waste a draft, especially a third round pick on. So I'm going to go down this list. Nicholas Petit Fier is here. But they say this guy can go in the fourth round, so that probably would be our reach, you know, to draft him here. But his average draft position is 85. So let me go to Nicholas Petit Frere and see how he did at left tackle. I mean, And you see his footwork is nice. I said he might be better as a right tackle than a left tackle. See right here, yeah, getting pushed back. And it's not that he, you know, man, he could maul some guys though in the run game, but I need to see more pass blocking from this guy. Because that's what we were our biggest weakness was last season. It was pass blocking. Right there, let me see. Look at him on David Ajabo. Yeah, see, that's the technique that you have to have as a left tackle. David Ajabo. David Ajabo, he just pushed him out of the way. See, that was a double team right there. See how Aiden Hutchinson just beat him off the edge right there? Look at even on the inside, Aiden Hutchinson beat him. And if we go draft him, like if the Jaguars draft Aiden Hutchinson, look, he got beat right there. Completely beat by Aiden Hutchinson. And you know he handled the job oh well, but hey, them speed rushers, man, they can be a pain in the butt. You know, they can. See, like right there, he did okay. Yeah, I mean he just have trouble with speedy edge rushers. I notice about him. You know, I mean it's something that I would pick. That I don't know, man. If I have to pick, if it's just something about him that screams like he can have like problems with edge rushers. He can have like horrible problems. I mean, yeah, terrible problems with speedy edge rushers. Um, especially if a guy let's see his pro day. Wow, his pro day. Yeah, I don't. You know what? Maybe if he's there in the fourth round, I can see us getting him. But in the third, I just don't know if I saw enough of him to warrant a pick in the third round. I think that'll be a reach getting him in the third round. Maybe at 122 if he's still there, I get him. But let's see what tight ends are available on this board because we need it. Jelani Woods is on there. Jeremy Rucker, Jelani Woods is an intriguing guy. This guy is 6'7", 239. So excuse me, 269. Okay. But he's like Mo Alley Cox, but he's a guy that I don't know. It's a Jeremy Ruckert's here too, but I don't think Jeremy Ruckert's worth it. But let's see what else is on the board here that we can. Yes, you know what, guys? I think Jelani Woods is my pick here because just the fact that this guy can impose will on a player. He can oppose his will on a player. Like look at this guy. He's big and he's like Let's just check out his tape here and see what we have as far as this guy goes. Yeah, see this guy. We need a big physical receiver. And see, he can run good routes too, but he's not quick, you know. Actually, he's quicker than people give him credit for, but and see, he had 598 yards, 8 touchdowns. If we can get him to like around, let's say 800, 900 yards, probably about 10 touchdowns. To me, that'll be a good, season for this guy, especially in the red zone. Because like Mo Alley Cox is good in the red zone, but this guy, it seems like he's great in the red zone. This guy, and he can also run routes too. You know, his route running is off the damn charts, and he looks like he could pose a mismatch to anybody. You know. Plus, we got Kylan Granson. We expect him to take a huge step this season. So look at that. Look at the fighting off two defenders. Yep, he's my pick right here at in the third round. This is my pick because we need a tight end. So my first three picks: Christian Watson, Jalen Tolbert, Jelani Woods, right there. So we got our tight end. We got two good wide receivers that could come in and make a huge impact. Now at 122 here, I'm going to go tackle, but I don't know what tackle is going to be available on the board. You see Rasheed Walker gone, Max Mitchell was gone. See if Nicholas Petit Fier is still on the board. I just didn't think he was worth a third round pick. I just want to see if we can get a tackle in the fourth round. You know, every position. the to Texas. They said it needs every position well. Oh man, PFF does PFF throwing shade. Oh man, yeah, the Texans are not gonna be good for a long time. Maybe I don't know. The Saints probably get. See what the hell they got. Okay, let's see if Nicholas Petit Fair is still on the board here. Kellen Dyche is still there, but I just don't like him on like that. I just don't like Dyche on like that. You know, I mean, Nicholas Petit Fair is gone. He is gone. Who's Braxton Jones, Southern Utah? See, he's 301. I said 290. He's 301. But if he could get his weight up, I don't think like I said, if he can get his weight up, he'll be fine. But I mean, he would have to get his weight up, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, he's a see what we got here on this guy. I mean, he's right there. You see, look at him. He plays like he's like 330 though, you know. But he has to get that weight up. Because if he can get his weight up, he can be fine, as a blocker, Excuse me, as a pass protector and a run blocker. Now imagine if this guy was like 6'7" and 325, 330. This guy probably would be a second round pick, you know, probably even a late first. Cause look at the tape. Look at the tape. In his quick look at it. Well, that wasn't a good. See, yeah, he was looking the other way. Maybe he was somebody missed the assignment or something. But overall, his tape looks good with him. You know, look at. Oh my goodness, that was. Yeah, I think I'm going to get Dice here. I mean, I said I didn't like him before, but the tape says otherwise. And he can get his weight up, man. If he comes into camp, get his weight up, competes with Matt Pryor, somebody's going to be that left tackle for us because we need to protect. We need to protect Matt Ryan. Matty Ice needs to be protected. Also, there's a chance that Ballard could bring Eric Fisher back. Who knows? Maybe on a minimum deal. But I don't know. Eric Fisher is just he looked so terrible last year. So I'm going to draft Dice here. This guy could be our future left tackle. So we got 4 picks remaining. So I'm going to try to get some secondary depth in these picks and probably a linebacker and a defensive lineman. I'm feeling this draft. right now. I'm feeling I just got us some offensive weapons. I got us a potential future left tackle, you know. And I think this draft is going to go over a little over an hour, but it's all good. Yeah, my mock draft 3.0 is going to be not next Thursday, but it's going to be on the 24th this Sunday, you know. So that's the Sunday before the draft. I'm going to do my mock draft 4.0, excuse me, 3.0, and that's going to be it. I'm going to see if I could do some more trading, try to manipulate some things, see if I can trade like a Braden Smith or someone like that, or Ryan Kelly, because if I trade Ryan Kelly, Danny Pinter can slide into that center position right there. I like Dice tape. I said I have to go back and look at Dice's tape. His tape is really impressive, but it's just the weight that's a concern. He can get that weight up, man. He can be a great left tackle at the next level. So I'm on the board here. So we got Bradley Zappi. That's on the board. No quarter. I might get a quarterback, but I'm not gonna spend, a quarterback right now. A draft pick on a quarterback right now. So let's go to safety. Let's see what safety. Yusuf Corker is here. He's out in Kentucky. Percy Butler. Let's see. Let's see what is there any corners here. And we can take, or let's try linebacker. Any good line, excuse me, defensive lineman here. Curtis Brooks is here, but his annual draft position is, let's see, corner. Any good corners? Because even though we signed Stephon Gilmore, we can use more cornerback depth. Darion Kendrick is here. Jalen Watson is here too. He's 6'2", 197. Let's see where's the no let's see if Senior Bowl highlights. You can look at that. He looks like a press man corner. Oh yeah, he see his technique is good. His technique is really, really good. Cause we only got Stephon Gilmore for 2 seasons. 2 years on Stephon Gilmore. Plus, Isaiah Rodgers. He's looking to take a big step this year. Rocket Sanders gone, so 6th round pick. This guy is a 6th round pick. So we're in pick like 159. So I think that'll be a reach if I get him right there. So let's see what else we can do here. Any safeties available here? Yusuf Corker. Let's see. Let's see Yusuf Corker. See his highlight. Oh man, he's a. Let me go back. Wow, he's. Yeah, he's rangy. Yeah, he comes off like a free safety, which we need. I don't think he's a strong safety at all. I think he's more of a free safety. He hits like Cam Chancellor. Because the reason I picking a safety, because Willis can't stay on the field and Blackman is coming off. I mean, we got safety depth when we signed like McLeod, but, I don't know, because we do have safety depth, you know. Yeah, he is a free safety. Look at this guy. He is a free safety. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, but McLeod is also 31. Like, y'all think Ian McLeod is like 30, 31. So, Yusuf Corker is my pick here, because it's just getting more of that safety depth, and this guy can be our future safety, free safety. If and probably move Blackman to strong safety. Corey Willis is built like a linebacker. Maybe Corey Willis can play some linebacker. He's very versatile too. So Yusuf Corker is my pick here. So the last three picks, I'm going to get some more corner depth, or a cornerback, and probably a linebacker and a quarterback. Yeah, this draft is going to go a little over an hour, guys. So 179. See what left tackle is there any like what's cornerbacks? Jalen Watson's still there, but too high to be reaching for him right now. Maybe in a later round I'll get him. Curtis Brooks is there. No, one of these. Let's see what else. Let's see what's on the board at quarterback. See if I last 169. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what linebackers is available here. Micah McFadden, Indiana. Jackson. DeMarco Jackson is here. Um, Nifaisu. Um, see, no. What about running back? Because we did lose. We did lose Marlon Mack to the Texans, so we can use another running back here. And I know JT is our number one. He's one of the best players in the NFL. He's a top 5 player in the NFL, top 3 actually. He's the best running back in the NFL, but we can use that third running back here. You know, somebody like, let's say, let's see. I didn't even think about that. So running back, Brian Robinson Jr. 6'2", yeah, Brian Robinson Jr. This guy could be our goal line guy. He's also got Zaquandre Wright. Let's see. A guy like Brian Robinson Jr., but I don't want him taking anything away from you know, from JT. So Brian Robinson Jr. Let's see. Zaquandre Wright seems like the pick here. You know, he seems like the perfect fit here. So perfect fit. So I'm gonna draft Zaquandre Wright. So I got 2 more picks here. Get Matt Ryan another offensive weapon. And 2 more picks, guys, and I'm done. Enjoyed this draft. I really did. I enjoyed it. You know, I'm going to do my 3.0. Can't believe the draft is like a week away. So here's 216. Let's see. Guard. Let's see what guards are here. Joshua Indy Zeal. Guys, we did lose Chris Reed. You know, guard depth is really a must. We need to get a guard here. So Joshua and Zenudu Izidu. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's see what other guards are available on this board right here. Yeah, I'm doing a draft for guard here because let's see cornerback. Is any cornerback? I think we have enough cornerback depth, but let's see. Deron Pan, Jack Jones, and I'm going to draft this guard here because, like, as we need guard depth, you know. Joshua and Zito, you know, I know he's a 6th-round pick, probably could come in and compete for that. And let's see if we have a quarterback that's worth taking. If somebody like, you know, somebody on the board still, I can see. Cole Turner in the 7th round. That's a surprise. Some people say he's like a 4th, 5th-round pick. Let's see if we have what corners. So Brock Purdy is on the board still. Caleb Ellerby is still on the board. I like Skylar Thompson, but, you know, see what corners are still on this board. If we have any corners, oh my God, I said we have enough corner depth, but you could never get enough corner depth. Vincent Gray is here. This guy's 6'2". Check the highlights of this guy. And he's probably going to start on the practice squad because we got Gilmore and stuff. Where's my keyboard? He's kind of built like Gilmore. Probably a little bit taller than Stefan. But he's built like Gilmore too. Come on, I want to see some pass breakups. I want to see some coverages. I know tackling is a very important part of the NFL, but I want to see something else. This guy doesn't cover. I haven't seen one highlight of him. Well, maybe this one is it right here. No. Yeah, let's see if this one is it. Well, he can come off the edge, but yeah, I don't know if I want to pick him. He seems more of a safety in the corner. So let's go into Dare Rosenthal. Let's tackle Dare Rosenthal. Um, Let me see Brock Purdy. See if this guy is mobile. Brock Purdy is mobile. You look at that, but tuck the ball in. Oh, there you go. Was running with it out, the ball out like that. You look at that. He can throw on the run. That's what I like. He can throw on the run. He got some swag about him too. He can throw the deep ball too. Look at that. Okay, Brock Purdy is the pick here. Um, you know, he could come in and compete with Sam Ellinger for that second backup quarterback job. But it's Matt Ryan's job to lose. So Brock Purdy is the pick here. So them are my picks, guys. I'm gonna wait till the draft simulates here and finishes up here, and I'm going to share with you guys my picks. And 74 minutes, that's a long time for a stream. Okay, guys, it's grading my draft. Okay, so I got an overall grade of an A minus, which was good. Look at this, guys. So my mock draft 2.0 is as follows. Round two, so I traded 42 back. I traded back with the Packers. I got their number 53 overall in the second round, and I got 92 overall in the third round. So I got their second and third round picks, and I traded 42. So at round 253, I got Christian Watson out of North Dakota State. This guy ran a 4.3 at the combine. Put him on the opposite side of Michael Pittman. You got 2 6'4" receivers that can jump up and get the ball. Give Matty Ice another weapon. He hasn't had these two guys. He hasn't had these two. This good of a wide receiver duel since what, Roddy White and Julio Jones. So give him like a Roddy White and Julio Jones type combo there. So Christian Watson is my it's my second round pick at number 53. They gave me a B plus grade on that, which is nice. So round 3, I double dipped. I got Jalen Tober out of South Alabama. Paris Campbell does not stay healthy, and it's almost time for us to move on from him. Jalen Tolbert is about the same height as Paris Campbell. I think he ran a 4.4. Yeah, he ran a 4.4 at the combine, just around what Paris Campbell ran when he had his combine, you know. So Jalen Tolbert, I think Jalen Tolbert could come in and make an immediate impact. And I think this allows them to see if they can explore trading Paris Campbell, trading him for like a late round pick. Probably not going to get a second or third from. Probably I don't know what we're going to get for Paris Campbell, but Jalen Tolbert. So Chris Ballard learned from his mistakes and got double dipped on 2 wide receivers in the draft. So they gave me A plus grade for that. Jelani Woods out of Virginia at the tight end. In the third round at pick 92, Jelani Woods. They gave me a C grade for that. Jelani Woods is 6'7", 269. He could come in, get them red zone targets, and he's a good route runner as well. He's going to pose a mismatch for anybody that's on him due to his physical capabilities and his size. Kellen Dyche out of Arizona State, they gave me a grade on that. This guy could come in and compete with Matt Pryor for that left tackle position. The only knock on him is his weight, but he can easily get that up. If he can get it up to around like 320, something like that. This guy is a great. He's a good left tackle. He is, you know. Yusuf Corker, they gave me a D. On that one, out of safety out of Kentucky, Corker, he doesn't have to start right away because, or maybe like Gus Bradley uses him in the defense because Julian Blackmon is coming off a major injury. Kyrie Willis can't stay healthy, so he's going to see some playing time on the field. Halfbacks, Quandre Wright. Give Matt Ryan another weapon out of the backfield. We lost Marlon Mack in free agency to the Texans, so Quandre Wright is our third string halfback. Round 6, I got a guard, Joshua Nzeudu out of North Carolina. That gave me an A plus on that grade. We lost Chris Reed to free agency to the Minnesota Vikings, and we lost Marco Minsky in free agency to the New York Giants. So this gives us some more guard depth. You know, if one of our guards goes down, this kid can slide in there. And Brock Purdy out of I got in round 7 out of Iowa State, quarterback out of Iowa State. That gave me an A minus grade on that. This guy can compete with Sam Ehlinger for that second, that QB2 backup quarterback position, quarterback spot, whatever you want to call it. This guy's mobile. Bowl. He was an All-American, and he's got a great arm. And who knows, he may be our quarterback in the future. Who knows? But I think I did pretty good overall. I think excuse me, I think this draft is better than my mock draft 1.0. I think this draft is way better than my mock draft 1.0. Now, my 3.0, like I told you guys, is going to be on Sunday early. I'm going to see if I can manipulate some trade like Ryan Kelly or something like that. See if I can get some more picks, or even trade into the first round, or some trade back, get more picks. But I'm going to try some things on my third mock draft 3.0. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Once again, this was my mock draft 2.0, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay safe and peace.